Hey guys, Drutter here. It's March the 14th. Recently I went and visited a friend for the afternoon, and this is still within the Lower Mainland, just outside of Vancouver. Um, Went over to his house, and then we went for a walk, and I thought, I'll just bring the camera along. If there's anything interesting, I can take a picture or video. And about halfway through the walk, I said, hey, let's take a picture. So took a picture of him, and he took a picture of me. And then I grabbed the camera and I said, oh, let me see if it's a good picture of me. Here's what I saw. Now, obviously, it is not a very good picture of me. I mean, my hair is very, very messed up looking there. And the point is, I saw something in the background just over my right shoulder. And I turned around and I looked at it and I said, "That's a camera right there." And he said, "Yeah. There's a bunch of them in the area." I said, You're not serious, are you?" "Yeah. They put them up a couple of years ago." I said, "What for?" He said, "Well, I don't know. Somebody was growing some marijuana in the area." Well, yeah, this is Vancouver. I mean, everybody's growing marijuana. He said, "Yeah, well, there was some kind of crime or something. There was, we had something happen here. There's a police incident in the area, so we have cameras all over the place now." I said, "Well, surely they must have had an outcry from the people. There's a privacy problem here, right?" And he said, "I don't think so. It's a safety issue." I said, "No, I think it's a privacy issue is what it is." He said, "Well, there hasn't been any crime since the cameras went in this area." And I said, "Well, was there any crime before the cameras went in?" He said, "Just that one incident." I said, "Well, then why does one incident allow them to put video surveillance for an entire city block?" "Well, I don't know. I feel safer." I knew that I couldn't argue with him at that point. I mean, he feels safer having cameras aimed at his house. He doesn't even know what the camera can see. He doesn't know how good the resolution is. He doesn't know exactly where it's pointing. There's multiple cameras around. It kind of blew my mind a little bit. Like, I'm like, okay, well, there's a story here. So I went and got a few more photos, and see for yourself. Zooming in here, you can see a little bit better this camera. It's got obviously the camera itself, but below that and to the left, it has a large box attached to the light pole, and I think that would be the hard drive and stuff. And then there's that little dish-like protrusion just above that, and I think that would be for communicating back and forth between it and the, I guess, police department or whatever. But it doesn't. There's no sign on the pole saying, "For information about this camera, call this number." I looked it up online. I can't find anything about it. It's just wrong. This is taxpayer money to put this camera in here, to pay someone to maintain it, to monitor it, and there's lots of them. They're all over the place in this area. I'll show you a few other pictures. I mean, it's just not right. There's children playing in the area. There's people coming and going from their houses, people walking up and down the streets, people like me that aren't even from this area, that couldn't be involved in any potential crime in this area, that are walking around getting filmed. I didn't want to be filmed. I didn't consent to that. I didn't consent for my money to go and pay for me to be filmed and not know where this film is being used or what it's being used for. So this is a problem for me. I don't know if it's a problem for anyone else, but I don't know how to do anything about the problem. But here I am recording it, and I'm putting it on the internet for other people to find out about. Maybe someone other than myself knows a bit more about how to proceed from here and get something done. So I don't know. I'm hoping that people are going to watch this video, and other than just clicking 5 stars and writing "I agree, great video," and moving on to the next social outrage to get worried about, maybe we could do something about these kind of things. Like you'd expect this in London, maybe. You hear about they got cameras in every corner and they can be tracked. Maybe in the US, but here in Canada, I mean, it's going to come to our own neighborhoods. This isn't even that far away from where I live, and I didn't even know about it. I'm just kind of floored and a bit worried about it, to tell you the truth. I mean, as you know, I have a couple kids, and they play on a street just like this, not very far away from where this is. And there's no cameras there now, but when is there going to be like a traffic accident or a police incident or some arrest made or something, and then there's going to be cameras in that neighborhood? It's for our own safety. But hopefully by putting out this video, I'm making other people like myself aware that this kind of thing is happening, and the people are cheering for it, and the people are happy, and they're safe, and they're protected. Their money is going into protecting them by filming them. Wow. One more thing, guys. If anyone ever says to you, you'd consent to this intrusion if you had nothing to hide, then your reply is, that's right, I do have something to hide. I have my privacy to hide.